Hello, mega exercisers. This is the muscle lady here to remind you to exercise your muscle.
Hashtag exercise your muscle.
In the previous 3 videos, we've been talking about consequences of not exercising your muscle. I've had so much feedback from mega exercisers on points that they felt spoke to them or on other points that they actually wanted me to talk about. So we're actually extending this talk on consequences of not exercising your muscle. And today we're dealing with part 4. Today, we'll be looking at 3 more consequences of not exercising your muscle. The first one we'll be looking at is you live by comparison. When you're not exercising your muscle, you tend to compare yourself to other mega exercisers. So somebody who's identified their talent muscle and they're working on it and they're exercising it, you tend to compare yourself to them, and that keeps you stuck. Comparison makes you stuck because it makes you in competition, right? So if your talent muscle is acting and you are not exercising that muscle, when you see somebody on the stage, on the screen, you tend to compare yourself to them. So what's in your mind, your dreams, your ideas of how you would like to have exercised your muscle. So you hear stuff like, they whack, I wouldn't do that, I would have acted that scene like that, so you're always comparing yourself to a mega exercises. Or if you are already doing small progress, you compare that progress to somebody who's already put in the hours, put in the effort and the time to exercise their muscle. Now, we should remember that comparison keeps you stuck. You're in limbo. You're neither going or coming. You are stuck. If we can all just remember that we are different colors, so even if your muscle is similar to mine, it's never the same because my talent muscle is tailor-made for me. Even if yours is similar, we are in no competition at all, so there's no reason to compare. Think about it. It's like different coloring pencils coloring the same picture. We are all brought here on earth to color it and make it a better picture. So if we keep on comparing each other, we will never color it and we will always be stuck. Waiting for the perfect time. Woo! Now this one cuts deep because I've recently experienced this consequence of not exercising a certain muscle. And then you wake up one day and somebody has implemented your idea. Somebody is exercising your muscle the way you planned it in your mind, but you waited for the right time and the right time never happened. So I had this idea, won't mention what it is because it's already implemented, and I've been sitting on it for a few years. When I finally was ready to implement it last week, I was busy doing my due diligence, just researching the word that I had for it and the idea. The idea is still different, but the naming of it is already out there. So if I'm to implement it right now, I'm going to be a copycat of my own idea because I was waiting for the right time. When you don't exercise that talent muscle exercises, you wake up one day and somebody has implemented your idea. And if you still implement it that way, you will be a copycat of your own idea. So now, the energy and the time I was supposed to use to exercise the talent muscle, now I need to go back to the drawing board and restructure, replan, and to make it unique again. So the longer you wait and sit on that talent and the ideas you have on how to exercise that muscle, you wake up one day and somebody has implemented it. Nothing is more painful than wasted time, mega exercises. Trust me, not even Joel. Nothing is more painful than wasted time because you can never get that time back. So instead of exercising this talent muscle now, I need to go back and re-strategize and replan and repackage it. So don't sit on that talent. The third consequence of not exercising your muscle is that you make excuses. So if you can see, they're actually flowing into each other. So you're waiting for the perfect time because you're making excuses. One of the excuses would be, oh no, I'm not pretty enough for the screen. Oh no, my English is not good enough. So what? Use your native language. Another one could be, I'm not educated enough. Remember, the talent muscle that you have all that you need. All that you need to do is exercise it so that it can be strong and attractive and attract the world so that we may benefit from it. So that we can benefit from it. Stop making excuses. Other excuses could be, my family has this talent, but it's never really worked for anybody in our family. It's only led to drunkenness. Oh, this talent only attracts certain lifestyle that my family is against or I'm against. Stop making excuses. Just like the first consequence we spoke about, this making excuse keeps you stuck. You're never going to get to exercise your muscle the longer you're making excuses. If you're waiting for somebody to first bless you and say, go ahead and go exercise your muscle, that's an excuse. Exercise your muscle. So mega exercises, let us remember to stop living in comparison. We are different colors with different talent muscles here to paint the same picture. We are all here to make the world a better place. Let us stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time to exercise your muscle is now. Let us stop making excuses. No excuse. This is the Muscle Lady here to remind you to exercise your muscle. Hello, mega exercisers. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you may be notified whenever a new video comes out. Comment below and tell us how you exercise your muscle. Click here for the previous video and remember to exercise your muscle.
#ExerciseYourMuscle.